How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the very first video of Astro Boy Bricks. Very grateful for those of you who are tuning in. Would really appreciate it as this is the very first video and we're continuing to build a community to promote all things Lego. There's a lot of great content that I'm trying to plan as I embark on this new experience with you all. Would love if you guys could follow or reshare, like or comment. And with that introduction out of the way, let's get into what I picked up this 2026 LEGO Insiders Days. The promotion ran from July 7th to July 12th, and there was double points on certain themes, those themes being Sonic the Hedgehog, Education, Marvel, Disney, Speed Champions, Jurassic World, Harry Potter, and Wicked. We can't forget these amazing gift of purchases. There were two gift of purchases, the LEGO Ideas set number 40912, Sea Serpent, and the special edition Airplane. There was, I believe, about a year or more or so ago, a really great contest on the LEGO Ideas page, paying homage, a throwback to what fans wanted to see, and these were not the final iterations. These are the final iterations, but when the original proof of concept was out, this wasn't the original ones. So it's really great, and I'll be doing a review and deep dive on these, both of these gift for purchase on a later video. All right, now with all the housekeeping out of the way, let's get into what everyone is here for, which is seeing what I picked up. For the double points promotion, we can get started. We'll see what I picked up from the LEGO Marvel theme. The very first set I picked up was the LEGO Marvel theme, set number 76337, Miles Morales Mech versus Spider-Man 2099. I'll be interested to see what they did with the Miguel O'Hara Spider-Man 2099 figure, comparing it to the CMF minifigure series. I think there's some really great content with the Spider-Universe Across the Spider-Verse CMF series, so that's going to be really cool. I already own a few of the other mechs, such as the Peter Parker Spider-Man and the Venom mech. So happy to add this to my collection. I'm hoping to do a video where I showcase how I'm integrating all the Spidey Universe sets under the Marvel theme umbrella. So that's going to be hopefully a video, if that interests some people, that we'll be able to see. Just did an online pick-a-brick order, getting some parts for that. So it'll be a great opportunity and discussion for that. So yeah, happy to add that to my collection. The next set that I picked up was the set number 76349, Spider-Man Prison Transport Chase. Not only was it on double points, which was the reason why I picked up both of these sets, but with the new movie, Brand New Day being released, I thought it would be a great idea to pick these up. I had an idea in my head, maybe that this and the mechs can be a great detail or scene for storytelling. A trend I've been seeing lately is a new movie comes out, LEGO puts out sets that go with it. Once the movie releases, it's a big blockbuster success, and then poof, the sets are on back order, like we saw with the Project Hail Mary set. So I wanted, I'm not sure how popular this set's gonna be. Would like to see, once I'm able to see the film, what the other minifigures included, such as Tarantula and Tombstone, and this guard that's part of the set, see how it'll be integrated in the movie. So that's it for the Marvel theme. Moving on to the very next theme on double points is Speed Champions. So the I picked up the Speed Champion Fast and the Furious set number 77260, Toyota Supra MK4. I don't have much of the Speed Champion wave, and I normally don't do a lot of the Speed Champions. The first Speed Champion I did was the Suki as a Honda S2000. So that was a pretty interesting build that I was able to work on, and the Back to the Future Speed Champion. So I've seen a lot of really great Light My Bricks added to the Fast and the Furious line. I would love to pick up next the Speed Champion Paul Walker's other Speed Champion set. That's a Nissan Skyline. And I would also like to pick up the retired Dom's Charger. So it'll be really great to have all of them. I have an idea in my head as you're seeing all the modulars up top. Maybe do a car meet at the modular museum. So car meet at the museum night or something like that. Not sure if I'll go ahead and light these up. They're a little cumbersome already with all the stickers that are included, but that's pretty cool. that's the only Speed Champion set I picked up. So now moving on to the final theme, it's going to be Disney. I picked up Sally's Flower Pot. This is set number 43288. This has a total of 346 pieces. Pretty neat set. I'm gonna gift this to a family member, but thought it was a great opportunity not only to gift it to somebody on Double Points promotion. I remember when this came out, this was the voice actress for Sally who passed away. That happens to also be the voice actress for the mom in Home Alone in all of the films. So at least the first two. So she has a great film career. R.I.P. to her. I know that's why a lot of people were excited in picking up this set, as it all correlated. But a lot of these sets that released on June 1st, on sometime in May or throughout the last couple of weeks, I was just waiting for a really good gift for purchase or that Double Points promotion. It's also interesting to see Disney go on Double Points since we just saw the Main Street USA just get released. So that's it for all the sets that I got that were on the Double Points promotion under the 2026 Insider Days. If you stuck around so far with this video, I really appreciate you guys sticking around. And don't forget, I'm saving the very best set for last, and would love if you guys could continue to show some love and stick out to the very end. All right, so now moving on to the city theme, one of my favorite themes across the LEGO umbrella. This is set number 60512. Mountain bike adventure van. I saw a really great rebreakable with this, so hoping to be able to build this and see how it integrates and how it works really well in my Lego City. And of course, I also picked up 60498, so the tractor. I would love to see in the farm Lego City sub theme if Lego can reinvigorate, revamp the farm. We haven't seen it since I think 2009. Let me know if you guys are interested in seeing the Lego Farm wave. I have almost all of them from childhood. I remember going to Toys R Us when they had that on clearance and picking up the original farm set on clearance one day on the summer vacation. So that's a really core memory of mine. And Lego City is pretty much what got me into Legos. In the 2005 era, I've been building now for about 22, 23 years, and carried on strong throughout Lego City, and would love to have a city of my own someday and be able to showcase some of those themes. All right, we got another city set, and now you're starting to see how I acquired the GWPs. This one is very dear to my heart. This is set number 60504. Coast Guard rescue boat. Been waiting a long time to pick this guy up. I already have the Coast Guard helicopter and a few of the other sets that accompany it. Be interested to see if compared to other waves, how this boat will compare to the previous boats. Growing up in Florida, I would always hang out a lot with my Lego City boats out in the water and play with them. It was one of my favorite sets besides the police wave under the city theme. So pretty excited in the set review to line up all the different Coast Guard boats, talk about the play features and what I enjoyed most about it. And what I'm hoping with this set is to see if Lego will release more new sets under this Coast Guard sub-theme. We've seen other waves in the past where they've done some vehicles and helicopters and much more built out, fleshed out for the Coast Guard. We've seen it now with the construction wave that's very popular and successful. We're seeing it with the airport theme. I don't see why Lego can't expand on the Coast Guard line. So I'll be pretty excited to see that. So that's enough for Lego City. Lots of vehicles for Lego City. And now for the moment everyone's been waiting for. What it was the big thing that I picked up. I want to preface and give some context before anything that I almost picked up, as I'm a big Star Wars fan. And it would have gone great with the rest of my collection. The Lego Star Wars Imperial Shuttle that released on July 1st. I had saved up a significant amount of Insider VIP points. So I wanted to use those Insider points, about $150 value, to use it towards that. But then when I went to my Lego store, I was caught by surprise and realized what was on the shelf under the Lego Ideas umbrella. Some of you already can see where I'm alluding to. It'll probably be the last time my local Lego store would have it in stock, and I was already sold out online. It's gonna retire now on July 31st. A lot of people were waiting for this GWP and picked it up within the first or second day of the Insiders promotion. And that set is number 56 under the Lego Ideas wave. Behold, now this is set number let's see here, 21348, the Dungeons and Dragons set. As we're seeing the insignia on the bottom, I believe this is the set that's celebrating the Dungeons and Dragons 50th anniversary. I could be wrong there, but as we turn the box around and we already see all the way around, really great details and play features and storytelling aspects. That's what I love most about the building experience, why I do the hobby, not only for the building experience, but more for the storytelling aspect. I got into Dungeons and Dragons recently. I'm almost done, maybe missing one or two more as I'm late to the game with the collectible minifigure series of Dungeons and Dragons. So those will integrate well with this. I think some of these figures are exclusive. We could dive deeper on it when I do a review of this big guy. Haven't decided yet if I'm going to do a rebrickable or whatnot. With this, there's some great rebrickables out there and alternate builds and modifications and enhancements for this set. I think there's a lot of great features that can be added to the medieval town square, Lionite Castle, and other medieval fantasy related themes. When I saw the movie, I thought the Dungeons and Dragons movie was great, so would love to pick that, rewatch that while I build this or something. But it's going to be a really fun build as I dive deeper into the D&D world. I know LEGO Insiders had at one point a D&D campaign as well that you could download and try that one shot. So lots of great content to look forward to. If you guys stuck it out to the very end, I really appreciate it. Once again, this is Astro Boy Bricks. Like, comment, and reshare, follow or subscribe to get more content. Thanks for checking out what I picked up this 2026 Insiders Days. This is Astro Boy Bricks signing off.